Integrity, ability, and veracity when you speak about Mueller is not the issue here. This report's a product of an incredibly talented team of investigators that did an incredible amount of work. Volume 1 talks about the Russia investigation itself. It documents over 100 pages of contacts between individuals associated with the campaign and people on the Russian side. Volume 2 then looks at obstruction.
Before you get to it, you're all going to say, but what about collusion, Malcolm? Collusion is not a specific offense or theory of liability found in the United States Code, nor is it a term of art in federal criminal law. We address the factual question whether members of the Trump campaign coordinated with the Russian government in its election interference and activities. And this is my favorite sentence of that. That requires more than the two parties taking actions that were informed by or responsive to other actions or interests. Section 1 is 448 pages of conspiracy and collusion. But it did not meet the legal standard that the special counsel established for criminal conspiracy. The investigation itself seemed to have, in my opinion, pulled a lot of punches. What most of this report will tell you in great detail is that there was a massive, ginormous, multi-year Russian intelligence operation to break the American system of democracy and to choose a president of the United States. Because so many people lied, destroyed information, put things on encrypted apps and then deleted them, that this information could not be validated or verified. We've got a president that calls everything in here a hoax. Everything. We have a nation that was attacked. We have a system that is under threat. We have a president who also, dismantled the cybersecurity groups that would protect us. Sunlight is the greatest disinfectant. You, as an informed citizenry, are the most critical part of this. You have to talk to people. As you all know, 1/3 of this nation won't believe a word we've said here today. Most importantly, you have to vote like American democracy is about to end, because it might. In summary, it says, were it not for this Department of Justice guideline, right, their further action would have been taken. It's a guideline. No man is above the law, including the President of the United States. So yeah, that guideline needs to be, I don't know if it needs to be looked at or thrown out, but whatever's happened here, there are people who think that it is permission to murder. Right? Believe me, I was hammered the day after the first Barr memo. This guy came and he took all the information and he made his own determination. I don't know about you, but this took me days to read. And what we're seeing now with the President of the United States, he is now making truth debatable.
As you notice, the FBI has become increasingly more vilified over the last 2 years, and the directorship was established so it would not be beholden to the President of the United States. Comey's firing was only the second one in history. There's a reason for that. So these investigations continue. It's alluded to in the Mueller report repeatedly, and trust me, they will continue. They will see the light of day.
The Trump team immediately started attacking the very foundation of counterintelligence. Why wouldn't you say, hey, I need my tail cleared, I'm gonna let the FBI do that? All it talks about is Russia flooding the zone, the people on the Trump team that were in contact with the Russians. There was no criminal conspiracy that could be found that would meet beyond reasonable doubt. So therefore, they decided if they couldn't get that, no collusion. Right? For the rest of us, we'd all be in jail.
To save our democracy, Americans need to restore the basic norms that once protected it. But we must do more than that. We must extend those norms through the whole of a diverse society. We must make them truly inclusive. This is not the end. It's not the beginning of the end, but it certainly is the end of the beginning. Malcolm, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being here.